This is Tea or Coffee, where random individuals sit on a couch and tell a story completely of their own choosing. We've done this to immortalize people and their stories and to just have some fun.
Title my episode. Okay. Oh, one word.
One word.
Oh. My episode is titled The Best because it is the best one. It'll be the best one. Can I rub it out now?
You can leave it.
Sweet Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be telling you and everybody around the story of how this scar that I got, get a nice little close-up, you know? Yeah, this is what the audience wanted to see. Right. That's what they came to see. Yeah. And I will be telling you the story of how this scar actually saved someone from a pretty serious concussion. So I'm going to take you back to the summer of 2019. I was a young, innocent 18-year-old boy. It was the end of our time at high school or secondary school, as you call it here in the UK. As is the tradition with boarding schools, all the guys in the boarding house, you know, who are in the same year, we go on a leavers trip, all right? And you could go to a bunch of trashy places, you know. We chose to go to a wonderful little Greek island called Zakynthos, also known as Zante. On the second night, you know, we hit the town, we were really drunk, we went to a shisha bar at around 8 p.m. We were already very, very drunk. And I was sat kind of on the inside, like in the booth, you know, and there were all of these shisha, like big machines, if you will, down. And machines. Yeah, the machines, yeah. I thought, okay, well, I need the loo. And instead of walking around like a sensible person would, I decided to just kind of hop over the table, which resulted in my unathletic self, landing on top of the machine, which cracked, you know, onto the table, and the machine was broken. I kind of got up, like, whoa. All my mates were like, oh, mate, you're on fire. I was like, oh, thanks, dude, I am on fire. And what I didn't realize was that I was actually on fire because a piece of the shisha glass had broken into me, causing this scar. The piece of glass was, in fact, on fire. It wasn't like a deep wound. I just yanked it out of me. We carried on with the night. However, one of my douchebag idiot friends thought that I needed ice, even though it was a cut, not a bruise. And so he very kindly bought some ice and put it in our fridge. Now, the next night, our last night in Zakynthos, the idiot in question, I'm not going to name his name, I'm just going to call him, Dick, because that was what he was thinking with that night. And so Dick, you know, went out and met a girl. We were all kind of inside, right? We were all asleep. And all of a sudden I hear a loud bang, like a really, really loud bang. Followed by a guy whose name is Arthur. He won't mind me calling his actual name. Arthur knocks on the door. He opens and goes, mate, where's that ice? Where's that ice? We really, really need that ice right now. Fucking give me the ice. And everyone's like, oh, whatever. You know, he takes the ice, runs up, and we don't know what happens until morning. We were in our like little building, our like Airbnb, where like it was like a shared Airbnb, you know. Dick had brought a girl back. His room was already locked because everyone was already asleep. Right. So he then proceeds to try and use Arthur and Freddie's room, these real people, and he kind of goes in with this girl, you know, it's getting hot and heavy. Arthur and Freddie get back. Their room is locked because Dick is in there with his dick and his girl. You know, they're banging on the door, man, and Dick's like, oh shit, I'm fucked. So he tosses, he tosses this girl over the balcony. Yeah. She lands, causing the first, like, light bang, and runs off naked. Just kind of, from my understanding, he wasn't a very strong guy, so he must have just ushered her, you know, not tossed. Was she in agreement for this? I don't think she knew what was really going on, but it must have been fun, and I'm sure she can tell the grandchildren. Now, by this point, the other two lads managed to kind of pry their way into the door, and Dick jumps over as well, but Arthur catches him.
Why did Dick jump?
Panic.
From what? His friends being...
Yeah, like I said, guys, he's being a dick here, okay? He's not really thinking with anything but that.
Was he chasing after her?
Maybe, who knows? He kind of like smacks Arthur's hand off, falls, causes the bang, and hits his head. That is the reason for Arthur coming in to get the ice, which was bought for this scar. And that, ladies and gents, is how this scar saved Dick from being even more of a dick.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
That was really lovely. Bizarre.
Yeah.